Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to 3 Under 3 from the Clearwater Public Library. Today I'd like to share with you 3 audiobooks that I think you'll really enjoy. Washington's Spies, the story of America's first spy ring by Alexander Rose. A must-read for all Americans. It's an account of the Culper spy ring that never quite seemed to make it into the history books, but was essential in supplying George Washington the information he needed to win the Revolutionary War. What I love in particular about this book is that it made me look at New York in such a more historical way. You think the big buildings and the nightlife, but New York is steeped in such important American history that shaped our nation. It's also interesting to learn how ahead of their time these spies, both male and female, were. Secret messages in newspapers, dead drop locations, and the use of disappearing ink. It's really an amazing story of heroism, patriotism, friendship, and loyalty. At the Water's Edge by Sarah Gruen. After embarrassing themselves at a high society New Year's Eve party and being cut off by their parents, a married couple and their best friend decide to head out to Scotland to redeem themselves in search of fame by being the ones to capture proof of the Loch Ness Monster. Based during World War II, these rich, spoiled Americans soon start to get a dose of the reality that is war-torn Europe. The narrator, Justine Eyre, does an amazing job, effortlessly switching from male to female voices from American to Scottish accents, making this book so much more enjoyable in the audio form than it could have ever been in my head. There are some dramatic twists and turns with a dash of fantasy that leads to an overall enjoyable read or listen. The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. Unless you were living under a rock in 2015, you're probably familiar with this story, as it took the world by storm, remaining at the top of multiple bestseller lists for months. It was made into a movie in 2016, which was meh, in my opinion, but I absolutely loved the audiobook. The interesting thing about the audiobook is that it's narrated by 3 different women. Since it's written in first person, the 3 different voices really helps give you a sense of who these women are, how they perceive the world, and how they're perceived by others. And even won an Audie Award for Audiobook of the Year. Did you know that was a thing? I didn't know. Full of murder, deceit, and mystery, check out the audio version of The Girl on the Train. Thank you for watching 3 Under 3 audiobooks by the Clearwater Public Library. Like and subscribe for more. See you next time.